Chapter 5 If I Could Hide. During her lunch break, Hinako thinks about apologizing to Yuzu and Lime, but they are nowhere to be seen. So Hinako decides to go find them. Upon finding the twin lollies, Hinako witnesses the two arguing with one another. It appears Yuzu is mad at Lime for using unorthodox methods of obtaining power. Their argument goes nowhere, and so Yuzu storms off. Being the curious cat Hinako is, she goes up and asks Lime what was happening between them two. But Lime just reassures her that it's nothing. So Hinako goes back to her original goal of apologizing to Yuzu and Lime about blaming them for what happened to Ako. Lime tells Hinako to count on them and she walks away. All the while, Hinako is worried about Yuzu, so she goes to find her. Suddenly, she bumps into a girl whose only form of communication is anime noises. It turns out this girl is being chased. Why does she have to run like that? When the pursuers reach Hinako, they tell her the girl they were chasing is the culprit of a crime, which surprises Hinako. After school, Hinako goes and joins the meeting for the planning committee for the festival that's coming up. But like every time, all ideas are rejected and the planning committee accomplishes nothing again. To end the meeting, Mao has an announcement for everyone. There has been a series of thefts going on within the classrooms and everyone should be careful. Suddenly, the pursuers are also in the planning committee and they try to get this girl named Chihiro to confess that she is in fact the culprit and has been stealing things. And of course, she can only communicate using anime noises. So, Hinako comes and defends this girl. Hinako stands up for Chihiro and refutes the accusations. And Mao breaks up the fight entirely. After the accusers leave, Hinako asks Chihiro if she is actually innocent. But Chihiro can only respond in anime noises. And Chihiro leaves, leaving Hinako behind alone. So Hinako decides to follow Chihiro, which leads her to the roof. On the rooftop, Hinako sees a group of girls bullying Chihiro, and Chihiro retaliates by using anime noises, which is ineffective. Hinako intervenes and stands up for Chihiro once more, defending her honor as the innocent. The group of girls then make a valid point, saying that Chihiro never denied being the thief. Then they use a super effective attack, talking about Hinako's leg injury. They also know that Hinako hasn't come to school in such a long time because she couldn't stand the thought of being regular when she was once a star ballet dancer. Hinako loses her composure and she starts to doubt her friends. For the girls' final attack, they talk about Hinako's leg as it will never recover ever again and she will be crippled forever and will never dance again. However, before they could defeat Hinako through girl drama power alone, Lime, the cute devilish lolly, swoops in to save Hinako from their relentless assault. Insulting Lime's precious Hinako is unforgivable. The group uses girl drama attack on Lime as well, to no avail. Lime counters with hard evidence. Lime whips out her phone and shows everyone a video of the real thief. Her attack proves to be super effective. The real culprit starts to lose her composure and wavers down, eventually giving herself up. And now her goonies, feeling betrayed, attacks her with girl drama power. Speechless, the real thief cannot utter out a single word to defend herself from this situation. Suddenly, Chihiro starts to crack. She's losing her mind and then she goes rampant. Hinako is worried, but this was all part of Lime's master plan. In order to get stronger as a reflector, they need more fragments. And to get more fragments, they need more rampant girls. Yuzu arrives on the scene too late, and so they jump right into the common. Just like in the beginning, we see that Yuzu disapproves of Lime's unorthodox ways of gaining power. And of course, Hinako is clueless about the entire thing. Yuzu explains that they already knew Chihiro wasn't the culprit. Yuzu wanted to resolve this case peacefully with no overflowing emotions from anyone. This is where Lime has a different mindset. They need fragments to get stronger, and to get stronger fragments, the only way is to have it overflow with feelings. Their goal is to kill the Sephiroth, and Lime would do anything to get stronger fragments. And so, after doing some RPG elements such as gathering and killing demons, to get that fat loot so we could craft more items. After grinding and gathering for eternity, the party finally finds the fragment, only for them to kill more demons. And so, Hinako uses her noble phantasm. After one-shotting the demon, Hinako decides to embrace the true feelings of Chihiro. She knew who the culprit was all along, but she couldn't stop them. So now, Hinako understands Chihiro's true feelings. Chihiro blames herself for other people's suffering because she couldn't stop the thief. After acquiring Chihiro's fragments, they go back to the real world. As Hinako gives Chihiro her famous life advice, something appears. Lo and behold, it's the Sephiroth, and it's ready to kill. Now our heroines will have to gather up their forces and use the power of friendship to kill the Sephiroth. The real battle starts here. Who is going to win? 3 little girls or a demon capable of annihilating the world? Yuzu is the fastest, so she starts off with her attack, which just tickles. And then the Sephiroth retaliates with a missile barrage. Lime chooses her odd-looking Pikachu and uses Volt Tackle. The Sephiroth uses Rock Throw and hits Hinako. Yuzu then uses Party Heal, which is a mistake because, using MMO logic, she draws in the aggro of the boss. Here comes Cake and she uses Basketball and destroys one of the cannons. Feeling inspired, Rin does the same thing. From the background, the party hears Akko cheering them on. Sanae then sneaks up to Lime and tickles her. Unimpressed by the tickling, the Sephiroth attacks. Then Shiori tries to bribe the Sephiroth with her cocaine powder. The Sephiroth says no to drugs and begins to hit them with a barrage of missiles. Seeing that the drugs failed, Sarasa runs away. Even so, Hinako continues to fight, which gives hope to Sarasa once more and she comes back. Sarasa gives Hinako the lap dance of her life and thus makes Hinako's weapon stronger and harder. Filling with energy, she's about to release and explode. She unleashes the ultimate magical girl move, the reflect counter. The Sephiroth gets ready to unleash the last attack of the ultimate missile barrage. Using the energy inside of her, Hinako quickly deflects all of the barrages. She then absorbs the deflected missiles to use her ultimate jutsu. The dubstep beat drops, and the Sephiroth is no more. The 3 little girls claim victory this time. Yuzu wants to go check up on Chihiro, but Lime says nope. Lime is only interested in gaining more power through fragments. Even if they help the person out, the fragment isn't going to get any stronger, so Lime is not interested. This creates an ideology gap between the three girls, and Lime leaves. Hinako stops Lime and expresses that she disagrees. Lime then becomes the Hamura of Madoka and takes her leave. Yuzu and Hinako watches as Lime leaves. Walking back, Hinako and Yuzu bumps into Chihiro. Chihiro still tells them that it's her fault that everything has happened. If only she could have done something. Hinako realizes that Chihiro just wants everyone to resolve things peacefully and for everyone to become friends. This is the part where Hinako gives Chihiro her famous life advice. Hinako tells Chihiro that you shouldn't put the blame all on yourself, and you shouldn't expect people to behave or think the way you want them to. At home, Hinako decides to take a bath. She thinks about the group lunch that she is having tomorrow with all of her friends, and how fun it will be. During lunch the next day, Hinako can't help but to think about what happened. Apparently, the culprit is still stealing stuff even after she has been found out, which worries Yuzu a lot, because there must be a reason why the culprit kept on stealing even though they already been caught. Yuzu tells Hinako that she will look more into this matter because something seems strange. Sanae interrupts Hinako's thinking and asks if anything is wrong. And Hinako says no. Chihiro then gives Hinako a gift for helping her and becoming her friend. And the gift is a phone case. Hinako accepts it with great appreciation. At the same time, the group doesn't notice a person hiding in the shadows, watching their every move.